So the Las Vegas Raiders are trying to build from the ground up. I mean, it's been a good offseason. I'm really excited about Pete Carroll. I'm really excited about the staff that they came through with and everything. But quarterback, it's the most important thing. Arguably, it's definitely going to be the top thing on the priority for this offseason's list and everything. And there's a lot of different options, but today we're here to cover all of them. Now, this is a preface. I want to preface this by saying, when I say quarterback options, I'm talking about free agency. Now, this is a bridge quarterback. We are going to draft a quarterback. That is how it goes. Like whether it's Jackson Dart, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, it does not matter to me. We are drafting somebody, or we should at least consider it. But while this is considered a rebuild, here are some of the options outside of the draft that we could consider, because we've already talked about Cam Ward as well as Shedeur Sanders. We talked about Jackson Dart and all those guys. I would say in Jalen Milroe, who probably is going to fall out into the third round, and so or third or fourth round, maybe even a day 3 pick. And so those are the three things. Those are the three quarterbacks we really touched on a lot on. We have not touched on a lot of the free agent quarterback options, and so let's jump into it right now as far as that for the Las Vegas. It's been Sam Darnold is the top one. Like, that's been kind of the what's regarded as the guy, right? Over 4,300 yards passing for the Vikings last year, brought him to the playoffs. I can tell you, as a Vikings fan and a Raiders fan, I'm conflicted. I think Sam Darnold, if you get him in the right spot where he's got an offensive line, a running game, and a defense, basic stuff like guys like Patrick Mahomes had, as well as Josh Allen and all that, like, they had some good things around them. And so if you can develop that for Sam Darnold, I think that he could do some damage for you. But as far as the projected cost, I do think it is going to cost $25 to $30 million to get him in the building. That's just what it is. It's a lot better than it was going to be at that $40 to $50 million a year type deal because of how he was playing before the last 2 games of the season. So that's definitely something to consider there as well. The second option, I hate to say it, and I swear to God I will lose it if this is actually the route that the Raiders go, but Aaron Rodgers was informed this last week that he was no longer going to be part of the Jets' plans. Almost 3,900 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, as well as 11 interceptions. $20 million is what I'm projecting, or at least what even I think Spotrac is pretty close to that as well. But here's the thing: putting my Vikings fans' feelings aside, I don't think that Aaron Rodgers is a good fit here. I think that he is probably a better fit somewhere else, just because of the fact that I don't think this team needs any more distractions, and I don't think that he has enough left in the tank to ward off a franchise quarterback that you've just drafted. So I think Aaron Rodgers, depending on if he retires or not, I just don't think it's an option. Another option is Kirk Cousins. Now, again, I think that this could be something to consider because I think you need that bridge guy, and he was that guy, this last year for the Falcons. So I think it could be something to consider there. I think Michael Penix Jr. is going to be a stud, by the way. But $20 to $30 million, because let's be real, Kirk Cousins is always going to try to get the most for him, which makes sense. I get it and everything, but it is what it is. Now Joe Milton, we put him in here as a trade option. Now, I don't think that is necessarily it's clearly not a free agent option, so a little bit of a caveat there. But I think this could be an option for you, like as a long-term guy too, because Joe Milton showed some things, and if you could find a way to maybe get him a little bit more wide receiver help as well as a running game, like, Joe Milton could be a dude. I really full-heartedly believe that. I think he's got the right talent. I think he's got the things that you want in a quarterback in terms of decision-making. 2 total touchdowns last year I think it was only a lone start for the Patriots, but it could be interesting. And as far as what to expect, I think you could expect a third-round pick to go to the Patriots, and I think you could get a good quarterback in Joe Milton in the building. And then finally, Justin Fields, where I think it's one of those things where you could really do some good things with Justin Fields. I think that he really did not get a lot to help him out when he was with the Bears, let's put it that way, and with the Steelers. Like, he played well, like, in the first part of the season. Like, he was actually playing very well, and then all it was it was one of those things where, like, yeah, Russell Wilson came in and took over, but Justin Fields could be good. I think that, with the right things around him, and maybe there could be a little bit of a career salvage year for him. I think he's probably, he's going to be in that $15 to $25 million a year type deal, I think, for at least a 1-year prove-it deal. So I think it could definitely be some options. And so, the Raiders, they're not completely bereft. They've got a lot of things that they could do and a lot of things that they can make happen. And so I think it would be really behoove them to look at all their options, and hopefully we help do that here today. But overall, let us know what you guys think about the Raiders' top quarterback options. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next video.